How sobriety empowers you to take control of your life. Stopping drinking is step one. Stopping drinking is only the start of your journey into being a man, being a leader, and being ultimately somebody you can be proud of. I want to talk about how just stopping drinking is only the beginning, how it's about stepping into your power, taking your power back, that sobriety isn't a destination, but a journey. When we're stuck in the loop of addiction, habitual drinking, and feeling as though we're lacking choices or lacking control of our lives. And it's not just the leadership regards to drinking, it's a seep into our lives disease, like something that just takes control of our total lives. If we can't even control our own drinking, how can we control our lives and be the leader that we need to be as a man, as somebody who's there for our family? It's about just owning ourselves and owning our problems and taking that transition into leadership. Stopping drinking is about you understanding that you're the leader of your life. And if you're not leading your life, somebody else will be leading your family and your family's lives. You're the man. This isn't, oh, you're the man, you just got to put down your finger and all this bullshit. No, it's about you being the leader of your family. Being a leader isn't about control. Being a leader is being somebody that other people want to be. It's about being a good person, being a decent person, and people looking at you and going, okay, he has qualities that I would like. Don't get caught up in this false narrative that leadership is about control and leadership is about being powerful and being the alpha and all that. It's not. Leadership is about being the person that you want to be, being that person and living the life authentically you, so that other people will look at your life and go, hey, he seems to have his head on straight. And they would recognize that you're a leader in your life. So what does it mean to lead yourself? True leadership is being in charge of your habits and your mindset. The foundational step for leadership for you and your life is sobriety. If you're drinking all the time, you lack the ability to really be an authentic leader because you're not leading yourself. Sobriety is your superpower that you can give to yourself. Strength isn't hiding your emotions. Strength isn't avoiding your emotions. Strength is facing your emotions. Strength is understanding that you're going to feel things. Strength is going, I'm feeling this way, but I'm going to act despite those feelings. Strength is going, okay, I'm feeling this way. This is giving me information. Any feeling is just information. And what you do with that information is you do something different. You make a better choice. You make a different choice. You change your circumstance. So if you're uncomfortable in a situation, you have two choices: avoid it or change it. If you're financially unstable or you have problems financially, you either avoid it through drugs and alcohol or you change it. Change it could be that you change how you even think about the situation, because the things that are problems for us can often be a blessing for other people. Sometimes we just need to reframe our mindset and understand that problems are just prompts to do something different. If we didn't have any problems, we wouldn't do anything different. But in reality, if you're drinking, there are underlying problems. Drinking to avoid your life, drinking to escape your problems is not a good strategy, because ultimately you get to the end of your life, you haven't faced any life, you haven't grown, you haven't evolved. And that's why when you're drinking and when you're stuck in an addiction, they say that you don't mature emotionally because you haven't really had that time to mature emotionally, because you haven't been facing any of your problems because you've been avoiding them. When I stopped drinking, and then I was stuck in my life and I was like, fuck, this isn't cool. The first thought that I had was, let's get pissed and let's run away. But the reality is, if I did that, I wouldn't be any further along the journey than the day that I started drinking. So the only way that you can start to deal with your life, start to improve your life, start to change your life, is by facing your problems Start by owning your problems and start by having some discipline and some accountability in your life, not only to yourself, but to others. Because every time that you say no to yes to your future and yes to the future version of yourself that you'll want to be proud of. And it's not about depriving yourself. We've got to step away from that mindset that stopping drinking is a deprivation, because stopping drinking is a freedom that you cannot get in any other way, shape, or form. Stopping drinking is freeing yourself from the chains of addiction that just will not do you any good. Stepping into your power and being able to say to yourself, I'm in control, and no matter what happens to me, I can face it. And no matter what, I will get through. I will survive, because you are a survivor. You will survive. And knowing that and having the ability to step into your power, knowing that you can do anything in sobriety, will just really take your life to the next level. It's really important to understand that personal responsibility underpins this self-leadership, because no one's coming to save you. It'd be nice to say people are going to save us, and whether or not we're talking about, I used to look on the internet for the answers. The only way that I got sober was by stopping drinking. The only way that I stopped drinking was making a decision to stop drinking. And the only way that I was able to make a decision to stop drinking was taking personal responsibility for my life, my actions, and my results. And you might say that it's harsh. You might say that you're looking for an easier, softer way, but the reality is there's no easy, softer way to stop drinking. You just stop fucking drinking. When it all boils down to it, drinking, how do you decide to stop drinking? You go, just look at it. Is your life better by drinking, or is your life worse? And if your life is worse, wouldn't it make sense not to drink? That's pretty simple. If you were hitting yourself with a hammer every day on your hand, and you would think that's not necessarily a smart decision. That's what we do with alcohol. But the rot that sets in when we drink all the time is slow. It's like the frog in the pot, slowly heating up. The pain is slowly increasing, but we're too stupid to realize that the pain is increasing. And then the more that the pain increases, the more that our threshold increases to withstand that pain, that eventually the pain doesn't even register on our brain. That's why we need to escape our lives. The only thing that's leading us is our need to escape our lives. And don't fall into the trap that there's somebody coming to save you. You don't need anything except for yourself. There's things that will make it easier, better, and faster for you to get there. The first step to sobriety is ownership of your life, your results, and your actions. And you need to reclaim your power. Put a line in the sand. Say, fuck you all. Fuck alcohol. I'm not drinking anymore. My life is mine. I am in control. I am the leader. And nobody, no substance and nothing will control me. What do you get when you stop drinking? Let's talk about it. Mental clarity, emotional strength, physical benefits. You're going to have energy, better sleep, improved health, and a direct ability to lead your life. Your relationships will improve. They're just side benefits of your overall benefit of improving your life by stopping drinking, by stopping one thing. You're going to get all these benefits. And not only that, you're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to know that you're doing something, that you're moving your life forward, that you're actually going to start to be proud of yourself, start to be proud of the decisions that you're making, start to be able to step into your power and step into your life. And how do you lead your life through sobriety? You build new routines. You understand that it's about showing up in your life daily, finding your why. Do you want to stop for your family, for your health? Because you need that foundational step. And then getting a support system around you, getting a brotherhood of men and people, and even getting your family involved in your journeys, talking about your journey, getting within other people that are moving in the direction that you want to go, so that you can support others that helps to support you, and getting some mentorship in your life, getting people that will help you to get better, to level up, because you're going to rise to the standard that you set for yourself. And if you set the standard a bit higher, you're going to rise to that standard. And then you got to really develop a fortitude within that will smash through those times when you're having cravings, stress, and life is going to challenge you, because when you stop drinking, life doesn't stop. Life keeps going. The stress that you have already is still going to be there. The problems that you have are still going to be there. And the only way that you move through those feelings and those problems is by moving through those feelings and problems. And then along the way, you're going to really celebrate the small wins. And it's not about the win of stopping drinking. It's about to celebrate the win of starting to live. Sobriety is living a sober life. Sobriety is just recognizing every day that you take one step forward, you're winning. And yes, life isn't a straight line. Yes, there's going to be paths that go up this way and this way, but that's okay. You need to celebrate the wins on a daily basis. If you could stop drinking right now, and in 6 months' time, your life, just imagine who you would be, what you would become, how would you feel about yourself? And just imagine how powerful you're going to be now, knowing that 6 months ago that you stopped drinking. Because if you unlock this key, the key is being offered to you. The key of sobriety is right in front of you right now. It's up to you. I can't walk through the door for you. I can only offer you the key. You have to go up to the door, open it. And I just want to ask you, what legacy do you want to leave? Think about when next time you're having a drink. Think about all the shit things you've done when you've been drinking. Is that going to be your legacy, or is your legacy going to be, I did these shit things, but now I do something different? I was able to overcome all of that and still move forward, because you aren't those shit things. I've done some fucking horrible things in my drinking days, but that doesn't define me. All it means is I was a person who wasn't in control of my life, my family, my emotions, my thoughts, my actions. Doesn't give me any excuse that I did that, because I did make the choice to do the drinking. Step one, they will create all the negativity. But if you put down the negativity, pick up sobriety, you can choose to create a new legacy. You can choose to build the foundations of a new legacy. There is more to life than getting pissed. And if you've watched this video, I want to invite you to go to Kick the Piss, where I've put together something for you. kickthepiss.com, where you can go and see what we're all about in your future life, in your future legacy, in your future. Join a community of people that want you to win, where you are not alone. Because at the end of the day, we only get one life, and life is fucking short. The choices that we make today will affect our lives tomorrow. And the only way to affect our lives tomorrow is to make a better choice today. So go to kickthepiss.com, join the community, join us in your journey. Let us be your guide. Let yourself lead yourself into the life you are destined to step into if you stop drinking.